Another trip to Norway. This time I'm flying into Oslo. It's a beautiful sunny evening, and I'm really looking forward to what is about to happen. Gunnar has planned to visit some relatively remote areas. I plan to do the tourist bit first. That involves a 1,000-kilometer train and ferry ride through some of Norway's most beautiful scenery. I'm excited. I only had a couple of hours in Oslo, so I decided to have a walk around. I'd booked into the City Box Hotel, one of the new self-service hotels, and it's only 3 minutes walk from the railway station. This was just an overnight stop, so I could be ready to catch the early train west to Bergen next morning. After a good night's sleep, I walked over to the railway station, got a cup of coffee, and walked down to platform 5 to get the 8:25 train to Bergen. We set off right on time, and another adventure has begun. The first part of the journey out of Oslo is flatter than the rest, though still beautiful, with rivers and lakes along the way. The real trip from Oslo to Bergen is considered by many to be one of the most scenic train rides in the world. It takes about 7 hours. And there's a restaurant car with good food and great views all the way. At times we reach speeds of 130 kilometers per hour. Don't ask me how I always get shots like these. Much of the time, the train track follows the edge of the fjord, or in this case, a lake. As we ascended into the mountains, the temperature dropped to about 5 degrees centigrade, and the snow was all around. Myrdal is the stop for the renowned Flum Mountain Railway that I shot on my last trip. The scenery quite different from when we set out. Then we descended into Bergen. The harbour at Bergen. A little information for the traveller here. The train connects with the Norway ferry that goes up the coast. The train gets into Bergen railway station at 3:05 in the afternoon, and the ferry to Malé leaves from the Norway pier in Bergen harbour at 4:30. So there's plenty of time to connect. It's only a 15-minute walk away. So in no time at all, I'm off the train and on the front seat of the ferry, passing through Bergen harbour. The ferry goes up the coast of western Norway. Not at 130 kilometers per hour, but at a pace for sure. And not just out in the open ocean. Most of the time, we are to be winding our way between islands and the mainland. Passing the entrances to the fjords and making quite a few stops on the way. I have to say I was disappointed with the weather. It was certainly not as photogenic as it can be, but it was nevertheless still a feast for the eyes. Passing through narrow channels right next to the shore. A great experience. The land never far away. But I would love to do this trip in the sunshine. We finally reached Malé, and Gunnar was there to meet me with the words, "Get ready for action."
Ready for action?